Glad to have you along from Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the ECU Pirates and the Northwestern Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, speaking to East Carolina head coach pregame, he is so excited to bring his team here into the home of a Big Ten opponent. He's aware that a lot of guys here are playing with a chip on their shoulder, under-recruited, not appreciated, maybe overlooked by some of these Big Ten teams. But they want to prove they're just as good, maybe even improve their stock in the portal for next season. We'll see how it plays out here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
And this place was going bananas. It was going nuts. The atmosphere was incredible. But how about the visitors setting the tone? The opening kickoff return, taking it back to the house. And now, guys, it's gotten really, really quiet.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He'll run it again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
This offense starts deep in a hole. Jones wants to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gray. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete to the left. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Pirates are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Pirates send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Henry. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Now they'll run the draw. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Grove. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And everything looked good on that play. The receiver does a really good job of pushing upfield and then coming inside. But what happens when you come inside? You start coming to all those bodies and those linebackers, those safeties come into play. And those alligator arms sometimes get a little bit short.
And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They give it to him again. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Jones to throw. Quarterback adapting. Grabbed over the middle. It's Taylor. That kind of play will get a drive started. help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Ross. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Pirates come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets a hand in there and breaks it up. It's incomplete, but wait, there is a flag down on the play. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. Still 2nd down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Right on target this time. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Pirates! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. Might as well give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Bush.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. The run inside. It's great. Maybe a crease. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds a little space. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Pirates are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. Going for it all. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. This guy is so impressive, both with his ability to move, to buy time, to run, and then he'll kill you with his arm.
Unbelievable. He's just a freak. It's like he's playing a video game, and everybody else is trying to play real-life football. It's ridiculous to be that fast and still be a quarterback, still make plays down the field. It's just not fair.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a first down for Northwestern. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. 2nd and forever after the delay. Did they lose their play sheets? I mean, call a play already. Under fire. And his throw is incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice move, create some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Pulls it in. It's Grove. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback keep. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Wildcats. On the sideline, got it in the end zone. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Jones wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to take off. Quarterback's got the first. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Gray. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. And how about that? What the doctor... ordered an explosive play to the 40. The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Gray. Breaks into the open. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. And the Pirates kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, ECU!
And there you see his playmaking ability, man. Golly, like for a quarterback to be able to do this and just take off and outrun a defense, it shows you how athletic these guys are. They're big-time playmakers. And the moment the defense doesn't focus on them, they'll take off and they'll take it to the house.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grab behind the line. It's Grove. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Lets it fly. Got it in the middle, it's Bush. Timeout on the field, Northwestern has called it. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the tight end. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Let's start with a look at Oregon State taking on the number 5 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Beavers, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive with this.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. Oh, they're after him, and it's a sack.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The play action fake. They get to him as he throws. Tight end getting vertical. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Making side adjustments here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's great. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Jones to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Snags it over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
To the air on second down. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And we're not surprised, right? Finding the big fella down in the red area. Like the power forwards, those guys that basically set up shop, rebound, go get it. You know if somebody's on, they can still make the catch. A lot of times they say quarterback's best friend, tight end, especially in the red zone.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Here's a heat, and he never had a chance. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Secures it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. He leaves it with his back. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Jones wants to throw it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Wide open downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And the Pirates peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats, and he's shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Now
there's a crease. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Pirates trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll go to the air. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line, but 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions, now forcing a third down. They'll be happy to get out of this drive with just 3 points.
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Absolutely center cut. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Hand off from the shotgun. Could be an alley. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Wildcats with the 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Right on the money. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Rushes on him. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Looking for space, it's Alexander. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Dropping back, it's Stokes. Get it out on the screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown Pirates. The defense putting points on the board. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick 6 right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And they get him down.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this. game.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. And he is sacked, and the quarterback's going to be kicking himself for staying in the pocket a little too long on that one. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Stokes. Got him downfield. Turning it on. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Northwestern coming to the line with another first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit.
Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the shotgun, the inside give. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Williams. Fires to the middle. Tough to get a rhythm off the bench, and the first one is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Williams looking for a man. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Pirates will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Finds the tight end. Finding some room. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action with Williams. Looking for space to the left. Snagged out of the air. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. The AT unit on the field. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
East Carolina, 52. Northwestern, 7.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration. There he goes. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the draw, it's Alexander. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Stokes. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down.
Red 54, red 54.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.